Being born and raised around the Greater Kruger National Park, spending some time herding cattle around the bushes, obviously there was a sense of understanding in terms of how human and wildlife are all interlinked. But it came to the point where I became curious to become advocates of wildlife and environments in which we live in. My name is Mandla. I work as a Community Partnership Project Manager for Singita Sabisand. Conservation have many untapped opportunities, and part of our job is to also look at what is it that communities can benefit from conservation. And we're looking at what is it that tourism businesses can source from the local communities. We never had an MBA that looks at conservation. Africa can do more with its own conservation and untapped natural resources.
ALU was established to address what we believe is Africa's greatest challenge, which is the lack of good leadership. Our mission with the School of Wildlife Conservation is to increase the supply of capable African leaders who can bring the best management, leadership, and business practices to conservation.
If we don't protect what we have, we might lose it over time. We can have means to ensure that conservation and people better understand each other and live in peace and harmony.
We have to Africanize the wildlife sector. So we have to have African producers and African consumers.
It's not enough to do conservation for conservation's sake. Protecting wildlife is actually in the interest of people as well. We really think it's important to look at the wildlife economy and to see it as one of Africa's greatest assets.
It's not for foreign countries to come and show Africa what it has, but it is for us to show the world what we have. It is actually trying to address African challenges within the Pan-African mindset.
We need to begin to look at conservation as something which has the potential to become the biggest business in the world. We're not protectors, we are builders of natural capital.
I think Fred has a very good vision of part of the degree being action. And I think we need to move African education in that direction, co-learning by co-doing.
You are being prepared by real people who have faced real challenges within the continent of Africa. Applying leadership skills that taps into your future, your value, and your vision to see successful conservation areas and successful communities.
But I knew one day I was going to be part of something big.
Loving wildlife doesn't conserve wildlife. We have to be competent at what we do.
Conservation can be a pillar for economic development in Africa. And you don't want to deplete it. You want to invest in it. You want to make it grow larger because it will benefit generations to come.
What I would love to see in the next 5 years is see communities transform to more sustainable practices. It has to be inclusive to benefit everyone in a more ethical way.
We're going to create an abundance of wildlife while also creating opportunity for people. We need to go out and do what we can to really transform Africa before it's too late.
My desire is to have leaders who are going to set up the next generation to succeed. And we need to act quickly to ensure that the aspect of conservation is well protected.